Hey guys, if you're currently in the market for a 2024 Tacoma and you're trying to figure out, is it really worth getting the 14-inch screen or 8-inch screen, we'll kind of jump into my experience. I went on a couple test drives with the 8-inch screen, ultimately did end up buying one with the 14-inch screen, so we'll kind of look into that a little bit and see if it's worth it. Is the screen itself too big? Is it block your view? And is it really worth the added cost? Because there is, if you look at the window sticker for the vehicles that have them, there is a $720 charge for the 14-inch screen. So it is an extra feature. It's more expensive. So let's jump into it and see if it's really worth it. So let's talk about this 14-inch screen. Is it really worth it? Well, I mean, when you're driving, I mean, this is really the point of view when you're driving. So it doesn't really get that much in the way. I was originally against a 14-inch screen, just to be 100% transparent. I was against it. I thought it took up too much space. I thought it'd be too distracting, that it would just take up the whole screen. So when you're like driving, it'd really be in the way. That really turned out not to be the case. I have test drove a couple of the gas Tacomas just to compare with the smaller 8-inch screen. And their knob was super small. I do like that the knob here is actually much bigger and it doesn't pop off. I haven't seen any reports of that happening, and I haven't had any issues with it. I do think it comes in super handy, especially when you're backing up, because when you're backing up, I'll go ahead and show you. We'll put it in reverse, and you can just see how much you can see with that backup camera. Like it's actually quite a decent amount that you can see. It also has cross traffic alert, so you're able to see if someone is driving up behind you. So that comes in real handy. When you're backing up, you have that nice wide angle lens to where you'll be able to see if someone's coming or anyone darting out in front of you. One thing that's also really neat about this giant screen that the other one doesn't have is you have USB ports on the side, which is a really nice added bonus. But is it worth, the extra $750 to upgrade to the screen? Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think, at first that it would be worth it. I was kind of disappointed that I was getting the smaller screen. The bigger screen. But it actually worked out. It works out quite well. You really get used to it. When you see it, you might see this and be like, this screen is huge. It's massive. But the good news is it's really not that bad when you're sitting and driving. It doesn't really take up that much space. It doesn't block the view that much. So yeah, if you're on the fence about it, I say go with the bigger screen. You won't regret it. It is super nice. It's definitely worth it, in my opinion, to get. If not, to be able to see, because when you pull up GPS and stuff, you'll be able to see. It'll be a much bigger screen than the 8-inch screen. So if you're using your Android Auto or iPhone, Apple CarPlay, I think is what it's called, you'll be able to have your maps up here, and it takes up the entire screen, which is great when you're going someplace you don't know. So that does come in super handy. So overall, I definitely think it's worth the extra money. I do like it. It does not stick up too far in the way. And it is something you get used to. And when you're backing up, you can see a lot. So it comes in super handy having this bigger screen here. So yeah, if you're on the fence, I'd totally get it. It is definitely worth it to me. And I would recommend going with the upgrade. Go big or go home.